As a manager, you may be nominated as a hiring lead for a vacancy in People HR. You will first receive an email alert notifying you of your new status, and you can then log in and see the ATS tab is available to you. Click into the ATS tab to view details of vacancies you have access to. The first tab gives you an overview of all the applicant statuses across the various stages of recruitment in vacancies available to you. This includes the active vacancies, new applicants at the bottom, applicants overall at the left, accepted individuals and rejected at the right. The second tab at the bottom is where the vacancy information is stored. You can filter on vacancy using the tool on the left to search for vacancies and view their details. You can do this by vacancy name, status, who the hiring lead is on that vacancy, who the approvers are, where the vacancy company is based, the location of the company, and which department, and even sources reference for this vacancy. To view any of the existing vacancy details that you can see, just click on it and you'll be able to see whatever updated information has been placed there by previous users. This includes the approvers on the vacancy, see when you can see feedback on the vacancy, and you can see who other approvers are on the vacancy and who can approve. You can see basic job information that's been given to the applicant, the questions that must be filled out by the applicant on this vacancy, the scorecard, categories and questions on this vacancy, and see who receives the alerts regarding this vacancy as well as when. As you can see, this will make you aware of when you're going to receive particular alerts and what alerts will come to you regarding your role. The third tab along at the bottom lets you view the active pipeline of a vacancy. This is also where you can manage the progression of applicants by moving them through particular stages. Just simply grab the bars at the left of the applicant's badge and drag them to the relevant stage. Or you can view their profile and fill out things such as scorecards, as well as add new applicants manually. Simply click on an applicant, this opens their information. You can see details of their personal information on the first tab, view any of the questions they have submitted, and even add information if you feel any is missed. You can fill out a scorecard of an applicant as well as view the scorecards of others depending on time frame. Add your own simply by pressing the Add New button. Select from a type of scorecard that this may be. Give your overall recommendation as either a no or yes. State your overall score of the applicant. Add any supporting comments. And then rate the candidate on a 1 to 5 scale in the categories given. Make sure you hit save and this will submit a scorecard of the applicant, and depending on the setup of the vacancy may alert others as well. You can then go to the pipeline tab. As well as the drag and drop function, you can move applicants using this tool, and you can even click on a certain stage to select and send interview invites. Just make sure any information that you do update in here, you click save. And as usual in People HR, there's a comments box and a files tab to attach any of the above. And very lastly, in the job tab, you can enter skills regarding this candidate, Just make sure you separate the skills by a comma, and then they can be used in a talent pool or applicant search at a later phase. Enter the cost of recruitment for this candidate and enter the date last contacted, if relevant. From here we also have the function to email the applicant, email the team, so that's anyone else involved in this vacancy, reject the applicant, move to another stage in the pipeline, or move and copy to another vacancy. And lastly, the fourth tab along at the bottom shows us the applicants. We can search through applicants here by selecting whether they are in active applicants, talent pool, or rejected, search by name, vacancy, vacancy status, or even a particular stage in the pipeline. You can search from application date phase, where the vacancy was situated by company, location and department, relevant score, and key skills. And we can also enable the filter for any applicants that came with no CV or documents. We can manage the applicants from here as well, just the same as we did in the pipeline on the previous tab, by clicking on them and filling out, editing and updating any further information, and the same team, email, reject, move stage and move/copy functions are here as well. Simply check email for any alerts that may have come from ATS. They will appear as follows: notification from ATS as the title, inform you of your title, and state that there has been activity in the following vacancy. From here you can simply click login and view the vacancy from there.